Tabitha Hris. I am Microsoft Most Valued Professional here in Northern Nigeria and also their representative in the North. And I'm also co-founder of GoVatra Africa, founder and president of Hris Care International Foundation. In just to be precise, I attended Alama Primary School, St. John's, and also I did Madonna University. I'm a graduate of biochemistry, and after my university, I decided to delve into some other skill sets. I've been able to go through the aviation industry, and also from there, I started tech in Plateau State. One of the things that led me to start the whole tech, especially in Plateau State, Northern Nigeria, is based on the fact that I came across, even though I've been passionate about tech and also wanted to know how to go about the tech industry, but also I came across a statistic by World Bank in 2019, which says that 87% of the poor people in in Nigeria are from the north, and they were also looking at ways to reduce the whole poverty rate, and felt one of the fastest way to empower people in our days and also in the nearest future is by learning digital skills, how to apply it, and also create solutions that are particular to our problems here. So, in between the tech journey, I started my foundation called Hris Care International Foundation, partner with Microsoft to be able to train people and also empower people in the North. We started an initiative called Techpreneurs Ignite with Microsoft, which is 1 year plus, and through that we've been able to have a lot of people, community. We'll be able to launch community in Plateau State. We'll be able to have the first Microsoft-led student ambassadors in University of Jos. And so far, we already have like 4 communities in Northern Nigeria, in Abuja, Kaduna, and Nasarawa states at the moment. And also, I'm also the co-founder of GoVatra Africa. It's here in Jos, situated in Rayfield, where we train people on digital skills. We have a co-working space, which we feel like a lot of people get to struggle with the infrastructure that limits, that will help push their career. We decided to create that shared space where someone can just come with their laptop and then sit down and then do their work in a conducive office place where they know, okay, they can have access to internet and also light as well. In between, I also started Hris International Limited. Is actually a customer experience company. So after I finished my school, I discovered over the past 8 years have been more active with customer experience. I love to see how customers are being treated, and in as much as it's not something that we give so much focus from this part of the world, but I also feel like we actually need to educate people on how to be able to create a very good customer experience for their organization to thrive. So we started the customer experience, we've been training people, and also we are launching our YouTube channel by next week. So, okay, biochemistry, I think when I go back from, the thing is, when I got to university, I actually got medicine, and I was all about medicine, and then it was not accredited. So I had to shift to biochemistry, which wasn't really my kind of field, but I just needed to just go back to the 4 years course and just graduate. So I didn't really leverage so much on the course. And when I attended Microsoft West Africa event in 2019, I was amazed with the kind of solutions I saw a lot of people creating. And coming from Plateau State, where we struggle, the whole insecurity, I was like, okay, fine, with all this mindset, all this expert, please can we create a solution that can solve insecurity in Plateau State? And that was how I started, okay, let me get to know this whole skill, let me get to know it, and then see if we can use these tools to create solutions. That's why I was like particular solutions in our environment. So that was how I started, and from there I just kept growing with the whole tech, and then it's been an interesting journey so far. Saying that we get to do boot camps, and then we see people get trained, and people are getting jobs. People are creating solutions that are globally recognized. So far, when we plan, then it's been just encouraging, especially last year again when our ladies were globally recognized by Microsoft, and also someone who was even, one of the ladies was even being picked to create, to present a solution. It was really amazing, like to just see that, okay, fine, we're really impacting our community, we're really making that change which we wanted to. So while we are not trying to train them, we're also trying to, okay, build on our skills too, and that's how, like, the whole journey. And come on, tech, when you get to tech, when you feel like, okay, I want to learn just one thing, you learn one thing and then you see that, okay, there's another new thing to learn. And it feels like, okay, they've gone like 20 years ahead of you, and you're trying to catch up. So you just have to just keep growing. You just have to just keep learning to be better in it. So, okay, there's been a lot of challenges actually, especially when you're starting business, and then you're starting a startup, and you know that there isn't much funding, there is no much support, and you have to put out there. One of my greatest challenges, like in my journey, was when we launched Techpreneurs Ignite in Plateau State. And when we started, there were a lot of people that were really interested, they want to support and everything. And then at the end of the day, the day that the facilitators were coming, because we brought them from Lagos and others, the day they were coming, like almost everybody like back off. And I just discovered I had to clear all my savings. I have to, because it was 3 days event in Crest Hotel. And in between, we had to make sure, okay, even no matter, we have to make sure that, okay, we give them breakfast, you know. So at the end of the day, there was so much debt. But the thing is, the most interesting, what was being calm about that training was because we saw there's been a lot of testimonies. People were already creating solution after 2-3 days. We were already doing a lot, which was, okay, at least impact was made. But it took me like 4 months, like the next, because it happened in December. It took me almost like first quarter or more to be able to get back on my feet. And in between trying to get back on my feet, we had to now hold another event in just 2 months after that, which was the Global Power Boot Camp. And nobody will understand, like, okay, there isn't even any money. And sometimes people don't just get to just believe in what you're doing. It's only when they just see that, okay, you're getting successful, and everybody just wants to, okay, how can I connect with her? Like, I know between now and then, if today I want to have a bootcamp, I know a lot of people, like, we want to like jump on it. And sure, at the moment, Microsoft are even expecting me to host a Microsoft West African bootcamp in Abuja by August. So now everybody is trying to, like, they want to connect with you. But at that point that you needed everybody, like, it's like everybody just be, okay, a lot of people are trying to start something. We don't know which one will work, which one will not work. So you have to get to a certain level. So in between, you have to also deny a lot of things that, you know, as a person, you may really want to get. Sometimes even as much as like clothing and everything as a lady, just because you know that, okay, let me just get here, I know when I get here, like once things are getting in, I can be able to pull out other things. But thank God, despite the whole journey, we've been able to do a lot. And I think one of the greatest thing we had last year was when Microsoft recognized me as the Microsoft Most Valuable Professional, which they were just about 64 in Africa, and they're just about, I think, 15 in Nigeria, and actually the first in Northern Nigeria. I felt when that came, like, I didn't even feel like all those challenges. So definitely in a journey, you're bound to go through challenges, a lot of things that I would definitely come, but if you focus on the goal, you will definitely get there irrespective of whatever it is. And God Almighty will always want to help because He knows your heart and He knows that everything you're doing is not just for your personal self but for the community, for His people, and He will always want to make sure that you succeed at the end. Okay, I'll just say this, right? Like, I know that whenever you hear tech, you feel it's one ambiguous thing, but just start from where you are. When I wanted to start the Microsoft technology, I discovered, okay, I'm a customer experience. I've been doing customer experience. Customer experience is not tech. But then how do I connect what I'm doing with tech? And the first thing I did was to discover, okay, what have I been doing that has been good? And then how can I connect with the tech? And then through that, I discovered that there's Power Virtual Agents where I can be creating chatbots, I can be giving solutions. So I connected to that, which made it easy for me to know how to use these tools because I already have a background. So just come as you are. What do you want to do? What have you been doing? Look for that skill that connects to what you've been doing, and you'll be able to succeed in the area of tech. Okay, so just like I said earlier, Techpreneurs Ignite with Microsoft is an initiative where we partner with Microsoft, and we've done a lot of trainings. We've had like more than 12 trainings last year, training people, and we have like good success. From Go Virtual Africa, we've done digital marketing bootcamp where we train people on Canva, we train people on digital marketing, and we've been having a lot of success too on that. We already have like community of that. In short, after the 2 weeks training in Go Virtual Africa, we already have our students were already building websites, they were already doing all kinds of amazing designs, and then with Microsoft, creating all kinds of solutions using, creating apps, creating chatbots, and a lot. So that's what we've been able to do over the past few years that we've been working to be able to grow people that are into the whole digital skill. The next 5 years. So someone asked me before, where will I be in the next 5 years? I told them I want to be retired. And then you laugh. Now the thing is, well, in the next 5 years, I intend to be a global voice, not just to people in Nigeria, but in Africa as well. I intend to carry my digital empowerment, because we started from, in as much as we've been focusing on the north, we started from Plateau State and we intend to spread to other northern states. Already this year, we're already doing like 5 different northern states. Then by the next 5 years, we intend to even grow beyond Nigeria, West Africa, be able to touch each and every part of Africa. And you know, in as much as last year I was focusing on the northern community, and UNICEF wanted me to do a project. UNICEF asked me to do a project which were actually focusing on the north. But at the end of the day, they took it to Lagos, and then I'm actually leading COVID vaccine champions in Lagos. So the next 5 years, I hope to be able to have impact every part of Africa with our vision. When I'm not working, I want to relax now. I do movies, like go to cinema sometimes with my friends. I mean, not to be precise, my moving partner. So, and then hang out too. I love going to good restaurants. I think eating good food. So. So when I got the nomination, it was exciting to know that, okay, your work and your impact has been felt for people to be able to nominate you. And then winning the award was really exciting because I felt, okay, I have something to show that I did something in Plateau State, which is quite encouraging, it's really, really encouraging. Like, I'm really grateful for that, yeah.
So what will be your last word for the organizers?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Keep doing you, because this is actually like encouraging to a lot of people that are out there. People need to just be encouraged. Even not with words, people just need to know, okay, fine, they are actually recognize what they are doing, and that will definitely make people to keep going. So, thank you so much.